Hello! Welcome back to our haunted library. It's Matilda, and welcome back to another Halfoweenathon. The lovely ladies at Spinebreakers, Megan and Sue, have just announced that it is time, once again, for Halfoweenathon, halfway to Halloween. I'm so excited because we certainly need that distraction right now. So Regina and I are picked out our TBR for the Halfoweenathon challenge, and I'm going to share that with you right now. Now, I know last year I kind of got in a little bit of trouble with that whole Lily incident. Wasn't my fault at all. It was all Lestat's fault. And speaking of Lestat, I've been waiting for him to call me, and I won't let anyone touch the phone. And I just want to make sure that it's, the dial tone is. Oh, okay, yeah, there. Oh, hi, little spider. Got a little pet spider. Okay, just checking. I'm sure he'll call any minute now. But anyway, so here are the challenges and the books that we plan to read. So let's see. And if you want more information about the Halfoweenathon, make sure you check out the Spinebreakers video, which I will link below. And you can find out more if you look at this hashtag. Okay, and if you are joining, please let me know in the comments below and we'll do it together. So the dates for Halfoweenathon this year are April 24th to April 30th. And here are the challenges. Read a book with black or orange on the cover. Well, Regina and I just got this in the mail, and we're very excited to read this. This is the Southern Book Club's Guide to Slaying Vampires by Mr. Grady Hendrix. It has orange and black on the cover. So I'm very excited to read this. This just came out, brand new. And he is the gentleman who wrote a lot of great novels. And then also the book that we love, that's on our shelf right here, the Paperbacks from Hell nonfiction anthology. So the next challenge is to read a spooky book and then watch the TV or movie adaptation. Well, I've already seen this movie many times, but I will definitely watch it again because I love it so much. And that's Dressed to Kill by Mr. Brian De Palma. And this is the novelization of the screenplay, which I just happen to have on my shelf, and I've never read it. So this gives me a good excuse to watch my favorite movie and read the book. One of my favorite movies, not the favorite perhaps, but I do love it. And number 3, read a book that involves something supernatural. Well, I have a lot of those on these shelves, but I chose a book that I've been meaning to read as part of, well, Regina and I have been reading a lot of rock and roll horror, and I think this fits in with the theme, or I could be wrong, but it was on that shelf, so we'll see. And that's called Spectre by Stephen Laws. And it has a very cool cover with this photograph of a group of friends, and apparently the photograph changes as friends disappear or something happens to them. And again, this is not a very long book, so I thought this would give me a good excuse to read it. Read a book with a spooky word in the title. I've been in a romantic mood, I don't know why, but I went over to our shelf of Gothic romance and I found a book called The Bat by Mary Roberts Reinhardt. Now, a lot of people are afraid of bats. I happen to love bats. In fact, I'm still bitter about the time that Regina made me get rid of my pet bat because it scared her. But bats do scare people, so I thought I would read this book called The Bat, and it's not very long. And then the last part of the challenge is dress up in a Halloween costume with only things you have in the house. Well, I got a lot of crazy costumes in my house, so that won't be a problem. And decorate your space for Halloween. So that's exciting. I mean, I can always add a few decorations to make our haunted library look even scarier. So I'm very excited about doing this challenge, and I hope you are too. So let me know if you are participating in Halfoweenathon, and make sure you follow us on Instagram and Twitter, but mostly Instagram because that's where we post all of our fun photos. So thanks for stopping by our haunted library, and we'll see you soon. Bye.